Mr. Reiners, I hope no one's listening to you about this market, especially as a student trying to understand the space. It's over $1 trillion just for Bitcoin. The market's over $2 trillion. Clearly, lots of consumers find value in this space. And frankly, the idea that you could point out that there's only one time that the SEC was even partially wrong has to be willful ignorance. I mean, I don't know how it could be anything other than deceit. It's hard for me to understand, because on August 29th, 2023, the Circuit Court upheld the position that the SEC violated the Administrative Procedures Act when it denied Grayscale's application to convert Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into a Bitcoin ETP. Following that decision, the SEC waited until January of 2024 to actually approve the conversion, and they basically was a pure rebuke of the actions. If you look at DebtBox, another pure rebuke. Lawyers would normally get disbarred for the conduct of SEC in the DebtBox case. So there are lots of cases where they've been caught and told that they were wronged by the courts. And the market continues to reinforce that there really is value, just looking at Bitcoin alone. People right now believe that it's a secure way to store value with a level of confidence of around $60,000. I mean, that's a new security product on the market that you could digitally secure a unit of value, and people believe in it enough to put almost $60,000 into one unit of measure in a Bitcoin. And they don't just want to store it there, they want to be able to transfer it in a permissionless peer-to-peer way. So if you read the Bitcoin white paper available at bitcoin.org, you could see the concept, even if you just read the abstract. It's not just meant to be parked there or speculated on. It's meant to be able to be moved in a permissionless way. Now, we don't know how much of that $1 trillion of market cap in Bitcoin is self-custody versus third-party custody. But the SEC, under Gary Gensler's leadership, has willfully undermined the ability for anyone to custody digital assets, not just Bitcoin, but the rest of the space as well. So they've decided that if they can't completely end the entire space, they want to push custody of it to some third party that they can control or manipulate. They certainly don't want individual American citizens to custody their own wealth and be able to move it amongst others. So, Mr. Fusaro, when you look at this space, and the special purpose broker-dealer path that we saw, people saying, we'd love to try to custody digital assets for others. What kind of problems did you find with the current framework offered by Mr. Gensler?
A few of the challenges related to this framework that relate specifically to Bitcoin and crypto exchange-traded products that I can mention. One is that as an issuer, an offer of someone who wants to offer these products, the larger and well-established custody banks that typically participate in custody of assets in collective investment vehicles are effectively barred from participating in the space. They don't have a way to bring custody services to the market. That's one challenge. A second one that I'd like to mention is that in the ETF structure itself, or the ETP structure itself, typically, the funds have a creation and redemption mechanism that works through what is known as an in-kind process, where the fund exchanges shares in exchange for the underlying asset itself. Because broker-dealers are not able to handle Bitcoin and crypto, we can't have that type of mechanism in the exchange-traded products.
Is that a consistent way that it's applied for ETP, ETF products? Are they treating this differently?
In overseas jurisdictions, we have in-kind transactions that occur in ETFs and ETPs, but it's consistently applied here in that we're not able to bring that type of structure to market, which is a thing that we think slightly increases costs for end users.
Yeah.